Hello everyone, it's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for always tuning in to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your love and your support. You guys have been awesome. And of course, don't forget that EFCC boss was alleged to be arrested yesterday for case of corruption. But of course, it seems at the moment that things have changed and there's a new report regarding that. And of course, before I bring you that details, if you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button immediately and turn on the notification bell. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because a thumbs up would mean you saw this video and you liked it. Okay, guys, let us get into the details of this happening. It says Magu was not arrested, says EFCC. Says the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has refuted claims that its acting chairman, Ibrahim Magu, was arrested on Monday and explained that the agency boss only went to honor an invitation by a presidential panel. There were claims that the Department of State Security DSS had arrested Mr. Magu, but a statement by the EFCC head, Media and Publicity, Dele Oyewale, on Monday said the anti-graft agency boss was neither arrested nor forced to honor an invitation by a presidential panel reviewing the activities of the agency at the banquet hall wing of the Presidential Villa, Abuja. He was served the invitation to the panel while on his way to the force headquarters, Abuja, for meeting. The EFCC boss was neither arrested nor forced to honor the invitation. A member of a legal team from the EFCC is also with him on the panel, the statement added. Acting Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Mr. Ibrahim Magu, on Monday, July 6, 2020, honored an invitation by a presidential panel reviewing the activities of the EFCC at the banquet hall wing of the Presidential Villa. The DSS had earlier said it did not arrest Mr. Magu, stressing that the service has no connection with the incidents. When contacted, Magu essay on media Tony Amokeldo told us that his boss was not arrested but only invited to answer questions regarding some allegations against the agency. And of course, it's an opportunity for PDP to actually, show that they are involved in politics as well. And they have also come out to say that Magu must step aside to ensure evidence is not destroyed. Well, I don't know the evidence they have, but let us see exactly what PDP has actually said. That is the People's Democratic Party. PDP has asked the acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, to step aside, following the invitation he got from the Department of State Service, DSS, on Monday. Mr. Magu invited to appear before a federal government panel set up to investigate the allegation of corruption leveled against him. The invitation generated great buzz, with many reporting that the EFCC boss had been arrested by the security agency. Reacting to the event, the PDP asked President Muhammadu Buhari to show the genuineness of its war against corruption by allowing the unhindered investigation of Mr. Magu. The PDP stated that Nigerians are already aware that Magu has been called to questioning, adding that the fact that he has to be accompanied by an attorney should show that the said invitation was beyond the routine. The party held that the development around the EFCC acting chairman was, as well as the desperate attempt by the commission to cover or waive off his invitation, only raised more integrity questions regarding Magu's activities in the EFCC. PDP statement further leads. Only last month, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami released a memo in which he indicted Magu of alleged diversion of recovered funds and fraudulent sales of assets seized by the EFCC. Our party, Nigerians, and indeed the international community are keenly monitoring the development and expect the Buhari presidency to muster the courage to carry out a comprehensive investigation and make its findings available to the public. Now that Magu has been pulled in for investigation, the federal government should preserve the integrity of the office of the chairman of the EFCC by ordering him to step aside while investigators take charge of every activities of the office to forestall destruction of evidence as well as unnecessary interference in the matter. The PDP argue that the allegation and investigations Magu has lost the moral rectitude to continue to preside over the anti-corruption agency. PDP advised Magu to step aside until he proves himself innocent. And of course, it didn't stop there. A member of the Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption, PACAC, Professor Femi Odekunle, has reacted to the alleged arrest of Economic and Financial Crimes EFCC boss, Mr. Ibrahim Magu. In a statement issued on Monday, Odekunle said the invitation by the Department of the State's DSS is power play by blocks in the corridor of power. According to the PACAC, Magu was only invited for questioning regarding some purported memo by the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami. He explained that the Presidential Advisory Committee perceives Malami as the arrowhead of the bloc that is not really interested in President Buhari anti-corruption fight. Odeyemi cited the failure of the National Assembly to confirm the appointment of the EFCC boss based on a purported security report by the Secret Service as one plot by the power bloc. While citing the AGF's demand of certain high-profile case files from Magu, which he is yet to supply, he alleged that Malami has been using his closeness to President Muhammadu Buhari for his personal and power bloc agenda, without demonstrating any genuine commitment to the anti-corruption fight. Stressing further, the professor cited a few cases which includes the formal notice of the abandonment in the corruption case involving former Minister of Niger Delta, Godwin Orubebe, and a purportedly secret meeting with Abdulrasheed Meina in Dubai. The group wants the President Buhari to put an end to the power play. So guys, you can see this is not a joke matter. This is actually getting serious. Even though Magu has actually not been arrested for any case of alleged fraud. If you can remember, it wasn't a joke when, the case of the EFCC boss came out on Monday, and, it was even gathered that 7-paragraph statement disclosed by DSS, obtained by the Sahara reporters, stated that the anti-graft agency chairman was said to have been found guilty of prejudicial to state security, withholding of EFCC files, sabotage, unauthorized removal of EFCC files, and acts unbecoming of a police officer. The statement reads, in December 2010, the Police Service Commission (PSC) found Magu guilty of action prejudicial of statement security, withholding of EFCC files, sabotage, unauthorized removal of EFCC files, and act unbecoming of police officer, and awarded him severe reprimand as punishment. And as if that was not enough, Magu is gathered that Magu is currently occupying a residence rented for about 40 million naira at 20 million naira per annum. The accommodation was not paid for from the commission's finance, but by one Umar Mohammed, Air Commodore retired, a questionable businessman who has subsequently been arrested by the Secret Service for the furnishing of the residence. Magu enlisted the Federal Capital Development Authority to award a contract to Africa Energy, a company owned by the same Mohammed, to furnish the residence at the cost of 43 million naira. And investigation shows that the acting EFCC chairman regularly embarked on official and private trips through a private jet owned by Mohammed. And all of this just, if yesterday, Monday, we're getting reports that EFCC boss, was arrested, and today they're saying he wasn't arrested and brought in for questioning. All these are questionable, because if, security service that should be reliable is no longer reliable, we should begin to question our character and begin to question ourselves. And a lot of all this should really have to stop, because we cannot continue like this. all these things, and definitely the air will be cleared very soon, and we all eventually know what is going on underneath. There's really nothing hidden under the sun. Very soon we're going to see all of it. So that is it, guys. We really want to hear from you. What do you think is really happening in this case of the EFCC boss and the EFCC? We'd like to hear from you. Drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and also turn on the notification bell. Thank you for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.